Howdy, folks. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 17th Annual Big Tex Choice Awards Food Competition. I am Carissa Condianis, your MC for today's event and Senior Vice President of Public Relations for the State Fair of Texas. Before we get started, I would like to say that our thoughts and prayers are with our friends and neighbors along the Gulf Coast and all of those in the path of Hurricane Ida. We are praying and hopeful for the best possible outcome. Now, to all of our returning guests, welcome back. We missed you last year, and it's great to see all of your faces again. To all of our first-time Big Tex Choice Awards attendees, howdy. We are so happy you could be with us today. This year's awards look a bit different from years prior. First off, we're in a new location here in the Briscoe Carpenter Livestock Center in Fair Park. And second, due to COVID-19, today's event is not open to the general public. So we are coming to many of you virtually this year, whether it is through your favorite local media station or through one of the fair's social media channels. Regardless, thank you for tuning in today and supporting the State Fair of Texas. Each year, our State Fair concessionaires prepare the most delicious and innovative dishes for a chance to become a finalist in the Big Tex Choice Awards. Everyone always says it's an honor to be nominated. But for this competition, being in the finals is already a victory for the concessionaires. Of course, being named a winner today would be the fried icing on the funnel cake. Wait, did I just come up with a Big Tex Choice Award winner? Shh, don't tell. All right, the Big Tex Choice Awards is truly Texas's most unique food competition. The 2019 contest delivered some of the most memorable and tastiest dishes to date. Who could forget Ruth's Stuffed Fried Taco Cone, the winner for Best Savory, or Big Red Chicken Bread, the winner for Best Sweet, and Flamingo Tango, the winner for Most Creative. This year, the State Fair of Texas received an impressive 43 entries from 26 of our State Fair concessionaires. And after much deliberation from the first round of judging, 32 entries made it into the semifinals, where they were part of a blind taste testing by a State Fair panel. Each entry was evaluated on 4 fair food elements: uniqueness, creativity, presentation, and taste. After being given the fulfilling, yummy task of eating and scoring 32 delectable entries, our judges were able to narrow it down to these top 10 dishes that our celebrity panel of judges will taste and score here today. We will be giving out 3 awards here today: Best Taste Savory, Best Taste Sweet, and Most Creative. All of the finalists will be featured on this year's Food Finalists Map, which can be found in the Visitor's Guide, information booths, or online at bigtex.com. Now, let's get to the fun stuff. Please welcome our first judge to the stage, Chef Tiffany Derry. Chef, restaurateur, TV personality, food advocate, and brand consultant. Beaumont, Texas native Tiffany Derry. She is the founder of Tiffany Derry Concepts and co-founder of T2D Concepts, the Texas-based, purpose-driven hospitality group behind Ruth's Chicken Shack and Ruth's Southern Table, which recently opened this spring. Denied from her first cooking job at the age of 15 because of her race and gender, Tiffany has risen through the culinary ranks to run her own restaurant concepts, appear as a contestant and judge on Bravo's Top Chef and Top Chef Junior, serve as a regular advisor on Bar Rescue, and cook for President Obama at the White House. A fierce advocate for sustainable and nutritious food policies, as well as gender and racial equity, Tiffany serves as a member of okay, you're gonna have to help me with this. Thank you. A spokesperson for the James Beard Foundation's sustainability efforts and sits on the board of directors for Food Policy Action. Thank you so much for all that you do and for being here again today. And this is your second time to serve, right? Second time to serve as a judge in the Big Tex Choice Awards, so thank you again for being back. Next, please help me welcome Chef Uno Amanavong. Chef and owner of Red Stick Street Food, Chef Uno Brands, and Chef Uno Catering. Uno Amanavong was named for United Nations organization refugee camp in Thailand, where she was born to Laotian parents. Growing up in Texas, she learned to cook from her mom, who catered Thai and Lao weddings and kept an overgrown garden that provided plenty of mint, Thai basil, Thai chilies, and tomatoes for the family table. In 2012, with a successful 16-year career in banking, not baking, under her belt, Uno, who always had a dream of nourishing people with food, auditioned for The Taste, a reality cooking show. Anthony Bourdain, one of its stars, chose Uno to mentor on his team, and she competed in 4 episodes, which was a life-changing experience for her. Empowered to pursue her passion, she left banking and opened her first restaurant, the hugely popular and critically acclaimed Chino Chinatown in Dallas. In 2017, she debuted Red Stick's Asian street food at Legacy Food Hall up in Plano. And in 2019, she opened her first permanent location in Dallas near SMU. Accolades followed, and now a second Red Sticks in Farmers Branch is planned to open next month. Uno's portfolio also includes Chef Uno Brands, which is a hospitality consulting firm, and Chef Uno Catering. Again, this is her second time to be a judge for the Big Tex Choice Awards, and I thank you for coming back and joining us today. Next up on our judging panel this year is Chef Kent Rathman. Kent is a renowned chef and restaurateur. The next judge is no stranger to the kitchen. He's a celebrity chef who has been a respected leader in the Dallas restaurant scene for more than 3 decades. His culinary interest was sparked at the age of 9, venturing into fine dining and service during his high school years. After honing his skills and working with some of the most creative culinary teams in the country, he took his culinary vision to the next level by creating Abacus, a world-class fine dining restaurant. Abacus was inducted into the nation's Restaurant News Fine Dining Hall of Fame, earned Forbes 4 stars and AAA 4 diamonds, and was named one of the top meals around the world by USA Today. Chef Rathman has appeared on many shows, including Food Network, Cooking Live with Sarah Moulton, Ready, Set, Cook, CBS Early Show, the pre-Super Bowl event Taste of the NFL, and Rathman has cooked for many celebrities, including Queen Elizabeth, Julia Childs, Ross Perot, George Michael, Oprah, Anthony Bourdain, Jacques Pepin, and was a featured chef for the Bush 2001 inaugural ball. Chef Rathman lives in Dallas with his 2 children and wife, fellow restaurateur Tracy Rathman. Together they co-own local Dallas favorites and some of mine, Emoto, Shinsei, Lovers Seafood and Market, and catering by Chef Kent Rathman. Thank you again. This is also your second time to be a judge for the Big Tex Choice Awards, and thank you, friend, for coming back.
Thanks for inviting me.
All right, our next judge is Michelle Rodriguez. With New Country 96.3 and morning on-air radio personality. Born and raised in North Oak Cliff, Michelle has been a State Fair of Texas fan from the womb. There isn't a year she hasn't attended the State Fair of Texas. She was lucky enough to start her career in country radio here in Dallas 17 years ago and was known for having one of the best radio shows in Dallas, recognized by the Country Music Association Award, a nominee for the Academy of Country Music Awards, and is nominated for the 2021 Marconi Award for Major Market Radio Personality of the Year. Congratulations, Michelle. You can hear Michelle co-hosting weekday mornings from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on the Hawkeye in the Morning show on New Country 96.3. She's a lover of all things music and, of course, all things fried food. Now, this is Michelle's multiple times in participating in the Big Tex Choice Awards, but she's very excited because this is her first time actually being a judge for the Big Tex Choice Awards. She's usually the MC up here like me. So welcome.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming back. All right, and last but certainly not least, wrapping up our celebrity judges for this year's Big Tex Choice Awards is Donovan Lewis. All right, Donovan is with Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310 The Ticket. He is the co-host of the world's most dangerous midday show, The Norm and D Invasion, heard from 10 a.m. to noon on Sports Radio The Ticket. Donovan has been at The Ticket since May of 2006 after stops at KLIF and The Bone. Born and raised in Dallas, Donovan attended the Business and Management Center Magnet High School and East Texas State University, now known as Texas A&M, where he graduated with a degree in radio and TV. The self-proclaimed State Fair King attends at least twice each week during the State Fair's run. Thank you, Donovan. How many times have you been involved with the Big Tex Choice Awards? I can't even count anymore.
I don't remember. It's been a lot.
So you're also the king of the Big Tex Choice Awards too, then. All right, we'll take it.
Seated.
Okay, well, give it up for our judges this year, everyone. Thank y'all. Okay, without further ado, let's get the judging underway. I hope y'all brought your appetites.
Oh yeah, I'm a stretchy pants.
Our judges will first taste and score each of the 5 savory items, and then they will taste and score each of the 5 sweet items until we've made it through all 10. The scores will be tabulated, and then the winners will be announced. We've waited 2 years for this, y'all. Let's not waste any more time. For the first item up in our savory category is Crispy Crazy Corn by Ruth Hans. And please help me welcome Miss Ruth to the front of the stage to receive her Fry Basket Finalist trophy this year. All right, Miss Ruth, Taylor's gonna hold the mic for you, but we have a question. What does it mean to you to be in the Big Tex Choice Awards and be back this year after such a challenging year?
Everybody, I want you to know after a year out, it's still, the older you get, the better you get.
All right, y'all are gonna go that way with her. Thanks, guys. All right, we're gonna give some time and chat with our judges while they are tasting this food item. Again, this is Crispy Crazy Corn by Ruth Hans. This is like little golden nuggets of fried corn that then are topped with a slow smoked pulled pork, and it has a slaw on top with a pineapple drizzle. I'm gonna start, I know y'all have full mouths, but for the first person that can chew and swallow, answer my question, how's it taste? What do you think? If not, I'm gonna, okay, there we go, Michelle's coming.
It's the perfect balance of, like, there's the coleslaw, the slaw, with the warmness of the pork. It's just a perfect mixture. Like, there's a lot of levels there. It's really good.
Good, good, that's awesome.
And like the textural difference and like the crispy part, and then you get like the soft from like the braised brisket, and then the crisp and the acidity from the slaw on top. It's really balanced. Way to go.
That's great.
Yeah,
Tiffany, what do you think?
Sure, the pork is extremely tender. And then you have sort of that pineapple glaze, which is sort of sweet. And the pork itself, it's not overly sweet. It's really seasoned well. So the balance of the cabbage, the crunch, the sweetness, it's got a touch of spice in there as well. It plays out rather nicely. And I really do like the little crispy corn kernels underneath.
Kent, what about you?
You know, same thing. I mean, I think this is really a well-balanced dish. I love the layers. I love the crispy on the bottom. The pork is perfectly seasoned, really tasty. I like a little spice on there too. The slaw is great. I think it's a really nice dish. Looks great, tastes great. I think the structure is awesome.
I mean, you're a barbecue guy, so I mean, that pulled pork, really. I was ready to hear your opinion.
This might be running with me a little bit. I might be a little nervous about this dish.
Nice. Donovan, what about you?
I've made a mess. But it's like someone took each kernel just one by one. Who's the kernel picker?
Right? And then did they drop them like in the fryer?
Just one by one and waited until they were perfectly golden. This is delightful.
That's wonderful. Well, good. Well, that's just one. Y'all have 4 more to go. So good luck. I'm telling y'all, I had to taste all of these too, and I don't envy y'all because it's going to be very challenging this year. So you can either hold on to that and keep tasting it because you will score all 5 of your savories, and then your sheet will be collected at that point. Or if you need room on your table, you do have a trash can right there at some point. But next up, our second finalist in the savory category is Deep Fried I-35 by Clint and Gretchen Probst. Ooh.
No, I'll keep it right there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna welcome Clint and Gretchen Probst out to the front of the stage to collect their Fry Basket trophy for being a finalist this year. So what does it mean to y'all to be in the Big Tex Choice Awards again this year? I mean, how many years have you made it to the finals, Clint?
I think this is 7 out of 8.
Wow.
Well, 7 out of 9 if you count COVID, right? But yeah, so having a finalist or better is just a game changer for any vendor that's lucky enough to be in this position. And we really need it after last year. We need a good fair, so really feeling honored and grateful.
Well, good, good. We're happy to have you, and congratulations on making it to the finals again this year, and congratulations on y'all's upcoming wedding. All right, y'all head out that way. All right, so this is like a road trip down I-35. Think of Parker County peaches and getting kolaches in West, and maybe picking up a Dr. Pepper in Waco, the peach juice mixing with that syrup of the Dr. Pepper to create this beautiful glaze. And it's just like, and then getting that Texas brisket in Austin. It's just like Gretchen and Clint love to travel. And so that's really what inspired this dish for them. And that's why they came up with the deep fried I-35. So whoever doesn't have a mouthful of food, I'm trying to look and see who's not chewing right now. I think Uno, you're first. What do you think so far?
I haven't taken a bite yet. I was too busy social media. Follow Chef Uno on Instagram.
All right, well, it's beautiful, huh? All right, Donovan, what about you?
I will say that you wouldn't think that everything mixed together would taste like this, but this is really good. You know what I'm saying? It's just all the different kind of areas of I-35. Makes me want to get in the car and go.
Yeah. Without the construction, of course. Yes, yes. That's good. You got the sweet and savory bits and things. Michelle, what do you think?
I mean, there's so much flavor. It is juicy, if that's a good way of describing it. There's so much flavor there. It's delicious.
That's a good point, because you've got like the juicy peaches and the juicy brisket. Yeah, that makes sense with the Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I can see that. Kent, what about you? Again, we've got brisket here. It's just like this is meant for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this, I'm eating it, and I'm like, okay, the sweet, the spicy of the brisket, the whole tart underneath, I think it's just awesome. I love the creativity, but for sure, man, the syrup with the peaches and the brisket, awesome. Really good. I like it.
All right, back to you, Uno.
All right, so I think it's like a peach cobbler. I know it sounds strange. Peach cobbler, but then you get like the savory component to it, but it's balanced. It's not like it's distinctive and it's memorable, and yeah, it's delicious.
Wonderful. Chef Tiffany, what about you?
I think it's funny that both, the previous as well, both had a smoked item, but they're so different. And so they're judged very differently as well. Both had fruit, both of them had smoke and barbecue sauce. This one, it yields on the sweet side, even though there's a mound of smoked meat on the top. I think that almost feels like a pancake and a funnel cake had a baby on the bottom. It's crispy. And so you get like that flavor and that peach syrup and everything ties together. I'm really wishing you guys can taste it, but you will soon, right? And so you really get this play of sweet and salty in a different way than the other. And I think they did a really nice job of making it sweet, not overly sweet, and not overly savory. And that's not an easy thing to do. Like to hit it right there in the center, this is a well done dish.
That's great. That's great. Thank y'all. Thank you. All right. So you've got 2 down. 3 to go in the savory category. Somebody out there is very excited. I get it. The fair is only 26 days away. I get it. Next up, in the savory category, deep fried seafood gumbo balls by Gourmet Royale. And please help me welcome the Parrish family up to in front of the stage. Congratulations, Greg. There's your Fry Basket trophy for being a finalist. And what does it mean this year to you, after not having a fair last year, to not only be coming back to the fair, but to be a finalist in the Big Tex Choice Awards with your family generational gumbo?
It means everything. We just lost our mother, our matriarch, and we're paying tribute to her by using her recipe for the gumbo. And we are excited for this year. It's been 2 years off.
Wonderful. Thank you. And we're so sorry for your loss again. Thank you and good luck. All right. So you have the deep fried seafood gumbo balls that y'all are tasting right now. Again, as Greg mentioned, this is a tribute to his mom who recently passed away. And this is a recipe for gumbo that has been passed down 4 generations in his family. And you have crab meat, you have andouille sausage, you have shrimp inside, you get a side of the dark roux for dipping as well. It also comes with a small hot sauce and saltine crackers and a chicken fried okra spear. This is like a whole meal right here. I have a Vanna White down there, I see. So yes, you have, this is a full meal right here. And I see it seems to be being enjoyed at this point in time. But let's see, Tiffany, if you were at a place, are you at a place where you can chat and give me your thoughts?
I'm always at a place.
Great.
When gumbo is involved, I'm just gonna say it, I'm a gumbo lover. I absolutely love gumbo. And you know what, Donovan, I am the gumbo aficionado, just in case you wanted to know, Donovan. I know you're the king over there of everything, but give me gumbo at least, right?
You got it.
Southern food is your bread and butter.
My God. There is a pocket of shrimp, sausage, chicken, and it's almost like they made cornbread dressing, tossed it all together, made a ball, deep fried that bad boy, stuck me a side of gumbo with crab legs hanging out, the smallest, cutest bottle of Tabasco, and if that wasn't enough, they deep fried me some okra. I'm a Southern girl in heaven right now. Oh, and it's nice to see all y'all came with me. It's great. This is good.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Tiffany.
Yes.
All right, since I felt like she was kind of challenging you, Donovan, you have any thoughts down there?
The kick on this thing is incredible. It's really, really good. Did that describe it well?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah? Thank you.
Yeah, great job. The
And
king
the
of
little
describe-
bit of Tabasco sauce. Like, I'm taking this with me. I'm taking this home.
All right, Chef Rathman, I want to hear from you.
Well, this is coming from a boy that used to work in New Orleans, okay? So I worked
True.
for Mr. B's, and I can tell you that I cannot wait to come to the fair and buy this, okay? So I'm telling you, if I could eat that whole thing right now, I would, but I know I shouldn't because I don't have time for a nap later. But that is really good. I mean, that is strong. And matter of fact, what Tiffany said, ditto. Yeah, all that. With all that. And then they did the fried okra. Yeah. I mean, I'm all about it, man. This is a good dish right here.
That's great. That's great. Uno, what about you?
Oh my gosh, I think it's pretty much summed up. I think Tiffany's emotions have flooded over all of us. This is absolutely amazing. What I love is that there's great chunks of like shrimp, and then there's crab in there. But on top of everything else, I love fried okra, and I know okra doesn't get a good rap, but like this is actually it's supposed to be pickled, but it feels like it's a fresh okra. And then you got the crab legs in there, so I mean, why not? And so if you're taking the hot sauce home, I'm gonna take your crackers home. I'll trade you. I'm gonna eat my hot sauce. It'll
Done
be
deal.
empty.
I'll sell my hot sauce. I got a whole case at work.
Michelle, do you have anything to add to this conversation?
I can't stop eating it. I want to keep eating it, yeah.
Yeah, I had to push mine away, man.
That's a good sign, good sign.
Yeah.
All right, well, I know it's tough to set it aside, but we need to because we have to move on to our next item. So we're getting towards the end in our savory category, but next up is the Lucky Duck Dumpling by Burt Concessions. I'd like to welcome the Burt family up to in front of the stage. Congratulations. Here is your Fry Basket trophy for being a finalist this year. Congratulations to the Burt family. And I wanted to ask you, how do you feel with the fair being back this year and making it to the finals in the Big Tex Choice Awards?
I'm excited just to see the people and watch them enjoy all the neat foods that we have out here.
It's wonderful. Well, thank you. Well, we wish you the best of luck this year, and can't wait to see you at the fair. Thank you, Nick. All right, so your Lucky Duck Dumpling that y'all are tasting right now is this incredible flaky pastry that has been stuffed with a cream cheese mixture and duck fat bacon, which I didn't even know was a thing, y'all.
Did you say duck fat bacon?
Duck fat bacon.
Oh my.
Duck fat bacon.
Oh my.
Yes. So, and then you have this sweet and spicy chili sauce that you get to dip it in. And it's very rich and savory. So who's up first to give me their opinion on this savory item? It's quite a departure from what y'all just tasted. Chef Uno, I'd love to get your thoughts on this one.
So it's like a little mini pie. It's got cream, like a crab rangoon. That's a little savory, and the cream cheese just melts in there, and there's a little corn, and you dip it in the sauce, and you got the crunch from the wrap on the outside. It's just the perfect amount of thickness on there. It's really good. It's like a mini pie, mini savory pie.
Chef Rathman, what do you think?
It's a crab rangoon that used to fly. I mean, it is tasty, man. I mean, this is good. I mean, the fry, I mean, it's nice and hot too, man. I mean, that's like, they're gonna come out, nice spicy. The sauce is great. Sweet combination of spice, excellent. I like the fresh herbs on the top. Really, really nice. I think this is also a contender. This is a very good dish.
Wonderful. Chef Tiffany, what about you?
Yeah, when I saw it, I said, ooh, la la. And then I cracked it open, and all the cheese started goozing out. And I said, oh my gosh, yes. And then I took a bite, and I said, oh, it reminds me of a ragoon. Then I had the sauce, and it reminds you like that sweet chili sauce that has like pineapple and chili, so it plays on that sweetness. And it is what you think of and what you want. When you're hanging out, you're at the fair, you want something good, cheesy, fried, crispy, deliciousness, hits all of the notes, it does it. I mean, this is just a really well executed dish. Doesn't have a lot of fluff, doesn't need it. All the flavors there. Yeah, I think you would like this, Mr. Johnson.
Michelle, what about you?
It is a burst of flavor. It's very good, yeah. And it's easy to eat.
Yeah.
It's like a mini empanada. It's like Uno was saying, Chef Uno. This is one of those easy ones that you can eat more than you probably want to eat.
You could eat this while you're still walking to the beer station.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point. We love walkable food out here at the fair, for sure. What about you, Donovan?
The sauce is really good, and yes, you can eat and walk, and that's always an advantage. This is very, very tasty.
Good.
I can't have another.
All right. Well, we're running a little ahead right now, so I'm just going to see if we are ready. We're good? Okay, great. Well, next up, I will let y'all finish scoring that, but they're going to start bringing out your final savory dish for today, which are the pork shots by Glenn and Sherry Cusack of Hans Mueller. Congratulations, y'all. Head on up. Little Big Tex is presenting with your Fry Basket trophy for this year. And Glenn, we want to ask you just a brief question of how are you feeling placing once again as a finalist in the Big Tex Choice Awards and coming back to the fair and welcoming fairgoers back this year?
It's an awesome feeling. There's a lot of great food back there, and we are so blessed to be one of them.
That's wonderful. Well, welcome back and congratulations. All right, so the pork shots, y'all. Little tiny shots, no alcohol, sorry. But they are everything you love about pork, plus creamy mac and cheese. So you have a Texas smoked sausage underneath, wrapped in a hickory smoked piece of bacon around the outside, with some creamy mac and cheese in the middle, and some nice nice crumbles. I see some people adjusting their pants over here. But yes, with some nice crumbles on top. It's mighty tasty. Everything you love about pork.
I told her to wear her stretchy pants.
Stretchy waistbands are always a good idea at the Big Tex Choice Awards.
That's a big bite.
It is. All right, Chef Rathman, what do you think of this one? Have you had a chance to try it yet?
I have. I mean, this is definitely a pork shot, for sure. I love it. I love the idea about it. I love the bacon wrapped mac and cheese. I think it's tasty. I kind of like to have a little mustard with this.
Oh,
this would be
the tanginess.
Yeah, if there was a little mustard underneath that, I think it probably I would dig it better. But I'm going to tell you, that's a good dish too. I like the creaminess inside, and I like the breadcrumbs on top for sure.
Nice. Donovan, what about you?
I love the sausage surprise at the bottom. Like you don't even see it, and then you bite into it, and then bam, there's sausage with the bacon and the mac and cheese.
It's true. It's
pork sweats. It's great.
Pork sweats. All right, Michelle, what about you? What do you think?
Oh, Donovan. It's great. I mean, I took a small bite, but you could definitely put it all in your mouth at once. I guess that's why you probably.
I did that.
Come on. Yes, okay. All right, no, it's, yeah.
I bet you bite your sushi too, right?
Sushi, yeah, it's just like sushi.
You can't bite your sushi, man.
Yeah,
You just gotta go for it. Go for it. You know, this one is a lot of bacon, a lot of pork. We often talk about pork and bacon, and you have that good saltiness that comes with it. The bacon is perfectly cooked. And that's crazy because it's hard to get bacon that cooked to stand up and have all that flavor. But I think you're so right, Chef Ken. Some even whole grain mustard would be amazing to take it up one notch. But like the flavor is there, it's delicious, it's crispy, the cheesy, I mean, golly, this is gonna be hard.
I'm gonna ask my bacon to stand up next time I make some.
Keep working on it.
Making a bacon bowl?
Yeah, just stand up.
You mean your bacon doesn't stand up now?
No, my bacon. I have lazy bacon. Lazy bacon.
All right, well, those are your savory dishes, so I'm going to give you a moment to finish scoring your savory items, and then Melanie and her team are going to come collect the score sheets so they can start tabulating those before we move on to sweet. So just give me a look if you have finished your scoring on your savory items. Awesome. Well, then good. Chef Rathman, I'm going to ask you a few questions. What are you looking forward to with the fair being back this year? What's your favorite part to come out and enjoy with your family?
Well, I mean, that's just it, being out with my family. I mean, there's just, one of the things I think that we can all agree on with COVID is that it has put us closer to people we love. And so to be able to come out with my kids, and we like to come out at night and do that whole bit, and I can't wait to come. I mean, I missed it last year. I was disappointed, but I think we all knew what was going on there. And I'm glad it's back. I'm coming.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate your support. All right, looks like everybody's done. Melanie's going to collect those sheets. Thank you all for that. Donovan, King of the Fair, what are you most looking forward to this year in coming back and being royalty?
I'm going to renounce my kingdom. This sounds weird. No. My first date with my wife was at the fair a long time ago. A long time ago. Was that 93? 1993, that was our first date. So after that, we come a couple of times a week. We're at the house. It's just, hey, you want to go to dinner? We'll drive to the fair, come to dinner, and then just go right back home. So we missed that last year. Can't wait to get back and do that exact same thing this year.
And then there's Mama then.
Oh, yes. My mom and my older sister on opening day, they're here from, you guys open at 10? What time do you close?
10.
That's the amount of time that they're here on opening day, 10 to 10. Never fails.
And multiple times beyond
all
there.
the time.
I
Walk
always
and
run
eat.
into her around the grounds.
Yeah, just don't run over her. You can run into her, just
never,
don't run over.
never, yeah.
It'll be fine.
Great. All right, well, if we're good, Melanie should be back now. So we are going to move on to our top 5 finalists in the sweet category. First up in the sweet category this year, if you need to clear some space on your tables, please do so as well. But first up is the Armadillo by James Barrera. Maybe. Or not. All right. Just kidding. Just kidding. We roll with it. It's cool. We'll give them a moment. So, Chef Una, what are you looking forward to this year?
The fresh smell of fresh fry oil on the first day. When you walk through, that aroma is just very instinctive. And then eating turkey legs and Fletcher's corn dogs. And I'm really looking forward to these gumbo balls. Clearly, I'm not going to let this go. And when some folks have thrown theirs away, I'm just like, no, save my food. So can I get a to-go box, please? But yeah, I'm just looking forward to the energy. I really missed it last year, and just hanging out with my daughter and cooking here as well. So
That's
yeah.
wonderful.
I saved your crackers for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're
nice.
welcome.
I saved the half of a hot sauce bottle for you. Let's do it.
Okay, we're still not ready yet. Tiffany, what are you looking forward to at the fair? I know you're very busy and you just opened the restaurant. So also tell us about the restaurant, please.
Yeah, so I have Roots Chicken Shack in Plano, and then I also have Roots Chicken Shack in Austin. But we just opened Roots Southern Table, which is sort of a homage to my family, how we grew up, the love I have for food, being from the South, and just loving Southern food and wanting to see it elevated and also represented in a way that I don't often see. So we have that restaurant open, and I also have a new TV show about to come out from PBS, and it's called The Great American Recipe. Thank you, thank you. So that's exciting. But what I love about the fair, I've been going to the fair since I was a little girl. We had the fair in Beaumont, Texas, so folks from Houston would come, hey, where you at? Yes, come on, BMC. Sorry. So we had the fair, and it was just amazing. And I grew up, every year, it was part of what we did as a family. And so when I moved to Dallas, I had a lot of people who weren't from Dallas that I worked with, and they didn't understand. Like, I'm like, y'all, we going to the fair, let's go. And they're like, huh? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you're not as excited as me? It's crazy. So I started a tradition where we take one night off, and I bring my staff, and I have my staff come in, and we enjoy the fair the way that I feel like we need to enjoy, which means to eat everything. So that was what I do, and that's what I love, and I'm looking forward to it. I make time every year. I make a whole schedule around when I'm going. And I still do the cooking. What stage is that? What do we do?
Celebrity Chef.
Celebrity Chef stage. Yep, got one. No clue.
It's on your Outlook.
It'll be on the calendar.
Yeah, yeah. Good, good. Well, thank you, and thank you as always for your support in doing all of that. Okay, I think we are ready. So the Armadillo is here, and this is our first item in the sweet category. So Mel and her team are going to bring that up. And I'm going to welcome up to the stage. Where's the ukulele? Where's the ukulele?
Okay, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, let's do it. You can do it. Okay, give us one moment. They have a little surprise for y'all.
Y'all.
So this is a cookie butter ice cream sandwich, pretty much. That's a very simplified term for it, but it's a semi-Freddo ice cream, which is like a semi-frozen. The cookies have been branded with a branding iron of an armadillo. All right, here we go. Take it away, my friend. All right, James, you head on over and take your trophy. And I'm going to ask you a question real quick. If you want to take that from Little Big Tex, that is your fry basket trophy for being a finalist in the Big Tex Choice Awards this year. And then Taylor is going to hold the mic while I ask you a question. So you were, the very first Big Tex Choice Awards competition was held in 2005. Our most creative winner that year was Mr. James Barrera right here. For what item, sir?
That was the Viva Las Vegas fried ice cream.
That's right. So now this is the 17th annual Big Tex Choice Awards. To now be back in this competition with the armadillo, how does it feel?
Oh, it feels really good, yeah. Good to be here. Yes.
Good.
Finally. I used to have not so many white hairs before, but I'm here.
Good. Awesome. Well, thank you. Congratulations. Y'all can head on out. You'll go that way. Thank you, sir. Good luck. All right. Chef Rathman, what do you think of the armadillo?
I'm gonna tell you what. That is finger looking good, baby. That is finger looking good. That is tasty. I like that. Now, you're gonna have to eat that damn fast in this state. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay. But that is tasty, right?
I don't even know what I'm eating.
I don't think I've ever seen an armadillo cookie. I like that. I mean, a cookie is actually an armadillo.
I know.
Right?
It's an armadillo.
Very meaty.
Well, it's not really an armadillo.
I mean, it looks
Yeah,
like
true.
it.
I mean,
It looks like it. Let's be clear. It's
It's
not an
armadillo
armadillo.
cookie. Oh, right. It's
No
not a real
armadillos were
armadillo.
harmed in the making of this cookie.
This is protein free, right?
Yeah. No roadkill. I know we have the deep fried I-35, but there's no roadkill on this menu.
That's great. I mean, it's kind of like an ice cream, but it's not an ice cream. And then it's sandwiched between, it's not even bready. It's kind of like a funnel cake. It reminds me of the Spanish sweet buñuelos. Kind of like a buñuelo around it, but shaped like an armadillo. It's very good.
Oh, you just showing off now. What was the name of that again? Say it again. Come
The
on.
buñuelo. See, Carissa knows.
Sounded good. Sounded good.
Uno, what do you think?
Well, obviously, I'm saving some for later. I have so much sugar in my hands, but can't try it. You're gonna have to eat this quickly because it's a huge sandwich. You'll probably have to share it with some folks. It's delicious. I mean, it's unique. It's huge. I mean, it embodies the state fair right here in one bite.
It's awesome. It's a good little soundbite right there.
It is.
Love that.
Wow.
Well, good. So let's see how we are on time.
This bad boy is delicious. And I'm not partial here. I'm losing myself. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So we were talking, Tiffany, about your restaurants and everything. So there's a new restaurant that's going to be opening very close to Root Southern Table, I understand, right?
Yeah, you know, it's like everywhere I go, sometimes people just follow.
Oh my gosh.
So tell us, Chef Uno, what are you opening soon?
We say that, you know, we're like besties, and if where she goes, I want to go, so
I will follow you.
Wherever you go, I'm gonna go.
No.
Can I please can we
No,
sing together?
we're not doing that. No.
So
I'm saving all of y'all right now.
she just told me she's going to Africa in April or in February, and I go, is Will working? Because I can go. She just rolled her eyes at me like someone's got to work. I'm like, what do you mean? I can work, I can cook. But I'll be close to you before you know it.
Yes,
I'm
she
just
will.
going to drill a little hole through the wall.
Y'all, we share a wall.
We share a wall. I'll be opening next month, and so we have Roots. I
We
feel like I
have Roots Southern
I'm
Table?
partners in this. I have a Red Sticks at SMU, and we're opening up a second location in Farmers Branch off of Valley View and 35, and it'll do Red Stick stuff. And through the pandemic, we've grown in the catering aspect of it, and so we are going to be putting our catering kitchen in there. So if you guys have a chance, please go follow Chef Uno Catering. My social media manager will love it.
Awesome. Well, congratulations
Thank
to
you.
both of y'all, and it's great to see y'all's growth and friendship grow as well. All right, so I think our next one is up. Okay, so we are going to welcome somebody back who we saw earlier, but next up on the sweet list is Brisket Brittle by Ruth Hans. While Callie brings this out, we are going to welcome Ruth back to the stage. Ruth has another finalist in the Big Tex Choice Awards this year. Congratulations, Miss Ruth, and welcome back. So my next question for you is going to be, how many years have you been working concessions at the State Fair of Texas?
Oh, heck, almost too long to remember. Since 1988.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. And what are you known for out here at the fair?
Tamales. Ruth's Tamale House.
Ruth's Tamales, that's right.
And just to prove to you that, hey, that I love the fair, we have 2 finalists this year. So we're having the second one to make up the year we missed last year.
I love it. Well, congratulations, Miss Ruth. We wish you the best of luck with the finals and with the fair this year. Thank you. All right, so y'all are tasting Miss Ruth's brisket brittle. So think old-fashioned peanut brittle, but in place of peanuts, Miss Ruth has placed Texas brisket into the brittle. I see Donovan down there.
Okay.
He is grinning and shaking his head yes. So Donovan, what if we start with you and get your thoughts?
I was very, very interested in this when I heard the description to see how it was gonna go. I didn't expect it to be that crunchy because I love peanut brittle. That's my favorite. So I was really interested in this, and this is incredibly good. Nothing how I imagined it would be. Seriously, that is fine.
Michelle, what about you? What do you think?
You can taste the smokiness of the brisket and the brittle throughout the entire thing. It's like, it's amazing. It's something you've never tasted before. Look at Don. Blown away.
Everybody hold on to your brittle or Donovan's gonna take it from you, I think. All right, our barbecue guy, we gotta ask you again. We have another item here with you. We need your expertise on.
Yeah, I tell you, I love this, and I tell you, this tastes like breakfast. This tastes like a bacon waffle to me.
Ooh.
Syrup, you know, the crunchiness, the bacon. I think it's great. I think Donovan said it right. The smoke is coming through. It's tasty. I think it's awesome, and I kind of like the boot too. Will this hold beer afterwards?
Oh. You never know. You can try anything out here. Uno, what about you?
I do love the boot. I had this boot when I was like 5 years old. We used to drink like Dr. Pepper from it. But what I love about this brittle is that it kind of reminds me of a pavlova. It's really light. It's not like that dense brittle that you get. You know, it's crispy, it's light. You get the smokiness through it. But then it's sweet, but then it has that smoky flavor. It's almost like a bitter flavor that balances all out. So I really enjoy it. Yeah.
Tiffany,
I
what do
just
you
think
think?
that every barbecue joint should end this way, right there. Like you just brought back every flavor that you enjoyed and you experience it in a very different way. It's unassuming, it's interesting, it's what I love about culinary, right? Like coming in, thinking outside the box and creating something that still feels familiar, but something so different and so delicious. It's like the only way you're gonna understand that one is to eat it. Period. Like it's really good.
It's great. Thank y'all. Well, get ready.
They like pass the boot.
We've got a big item coming. We're gonna get a little, just picture in your mind cooler weather. Picture in your mind kids in costume. Because Deep Fried Halloween is up next, y'all, by Isaac Russo. Come on down. All right, Isaac, take the stage with your lovely family. Head on up to accept your fry basket trophy. Y'all can go up with him. All right, Taylor's gonna hold the mic while I ask you a quick question, Isaac. So, obviously, we didn't get to face forward so everybody can, you're not talking to me. So, talk to the audience. We didn't have the fair last year, and the fair means a lot to your family. So talk about what it means coming back to the fair this year and what that means for your family.
You know, so we've had a year and a half to be thinking about this day, and I can't tell you how special it is to be in front of you guys. And honestly, the idea of being here and being able to see all our friends and our customers and our employees that we have every year means the world to us, and we can't wait to be able to see everyone out here at the fair.
Good, thank you, Isaac. Congratulations on making it to the finals, y'all, and we wish you the best of luck. Y'all are gonna head out that way. All right, y'all. So this is the, in case you didn't figure it out already, the deep fried Halloween. And it is Halloween on a plate, y'all. This is a chewy pretzel that is coated in a candy corn syrup that has a piped buttercream frosting, and it has all the candies you know and love from Halloween sprinkled on top, from Reese's Pieces and candy corn, even Oreos. You have a Reese's peanut butter cup on there, a Twix. Yes, I mean, anything. It's on there. Sprinkles, covered in sprinkles. You get all the flavors that you love in Halloween, but on one dish. It's a great shareable item. It's quite large. So you can have it for yourself if you want, or you could share it with your family and friends. All right, Uno, let me know your thoughts.
It's huge. What I love is that the pretzel is, again, it's not a dense pretzel, so it's really light. It's almost like cakey. And then you have the icing on top, which isn't too incredibly sweet because you have all of the other toppings on top. Like, this takes sprinkles to a whole new level. I feel like we should put this on donuts, like, M&M's, Reese's.
Just a candy donut?
Halloween donut. Like, I mean, like, I have ideas too, Ken, for my catering now.
All right, Kent, what do you think?
I'm gonna tell you what, when your kid starts getting tired in the afternoon, and they start to want you to carry them and all that business, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm all talking about, right? I'm tired, Mom, I'm tired. You pop that in their mouth, they're gonna pull you, okay? You can ride on their back, okay? I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, I was kind of getting a little drowsy over here now. I'm like, let's roll. I mean,
that's when you head to the Midway. You're ready to go ride some rides at this point now, right?
That's a party on a plate right there.
That's right. I like it. I like it. Donovan, what about you?
That pretzel is everything. It's really good. But yeah, I'm ready to run through a wall right now. You want to follow me, Kent? Let's go. Me and you.
Tiffany.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. No, finish. Please, please.
This is good. Go ahead.
Tiffany, what about you?
I thought that it would be like, when you look at it, it seems like it's going to be so sweet you won't even be able to eat it. Like, there's so much candy. And then you bite into the pretzel and you realize the pretzel is not very sweet, so it's more on a salty. And it really balances with some of the other. Now, don't get me wrong, there's chocolate sauce and sprinkles and M&Ms and all that going on that everyone's going to love, but they found a way for it to be balanced, if that makes any sense. With all of this going on, it's still balanced, which is just not easy. I think I'll let them run through the door and then I'll go after they run through.
But you're ready though, right? You're ready to go.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm just gonna go after y'all go.
Okay,
Knock it down first.
Well, let's go.
That's that candy corn syrup, which I didn't know was a thing until this item, for sure.
Candy corn syrup?
Candy corn syrup, apparently, is what's drizzled all over. So, yeah.
If I rock this whole thing, I could do some cartwheels through here. You know
Ooh, I'd love to see that. That'd be great. Michelle, do you think your nephew's going to love this one?
Oh my God, we have to plan our day around this. Like you do. If you're going to the fair, you have to figure out when you're going to give them this. Like Kent and Donovan said, like, you're going to start at the beginning or maybe at the middle, but definitely not after 4 or 5. You don't. Like, you do have to plan around it. But Tiffany was right. It's a good balance. You think it's going to be super sweet, and it's not, because the pretzel, like, just balances all the fluffiness of the whipped cream and everything else on top.
That's right.
Pretty big.
Yep, I agree. All right. Well, y'all ready to move on? Let me see if we're ready. Okay, we are. So next up in our sweet category is Fernie's Fried Toffee Coffee Crunch Cake by Winter Family Concessions. All right, we're going to have the Winter Family Concessions crew come on up to the stage. Head on over and get your Fry Basket trophy from Little Big Tex. And I'm just going to ask you a question, Christy. So, what year did your family begin at the State Fair of Texas?
Well, this is our 52nd year being out here. So, we're kind of proud of that.
I know, we all know you recently lost Mom. and a lot of this year is in tribute to her. So talk to us about how y'all are preparing for this year's fair and looking forward to doing things in her memory.
Well, the fact that we're here today is just such a blessing because she loved this day. And I wish everybody could see what we've done back there as a little tribute to her. And we're going to do a couple of different things. Opening day, the first 50 people that come to the dock and the funnel cake stand will get free funnel cakes. She had a little saying that was, get a funnel cake, eat it, be happy. And so we're going to have some T-shirts made in her honor. And this year, it's all about celebrating her. And she would be so proud of us right now.
We all are, and we all miss her. So thank you. She would be so proud of you, and congratulations and the best of luck today. All right, so y'all are trying Fernie's Fried Toffee Coffee Crunch Cake. So think of the iconic flavors of coffee and donuts, but elevated to a new level. So you have like a cake donut crumbled and then put back together and deep fried with a mocha coffee whipped cream on top and toffee mixed in between and a chocolate toffee bar on top, almost like the cherry on top. Just those great flavors mixed together. Donovan, I want to know what you're laughing about, unless it's me. If you're laughing at me, don't tell me.
Okay, because I am laughing at you, yes.
Sorry.
No, I just want you to come to my house and describe everything I eat at every meal, because it sounded great. Keep going. Keep describing what I'm eating.
Next.
Wow.
Michelle, what do you think, Michelle? Be nice.
There are so many, it's crunchy on the outside and it's so soft and chewy on the inside and it's warm. And then with the whipped cream on the top, oh my gosh, it's like, I want to eat this every morning. It's so good.
It's like a great breakfast.
Yeah.
Uno, what do you think?
Well, growing up, I used to dunk my donuts into my Ovaltine, so the inside of it kind of reminds me of that. I don't know how they keep it nice and moist in the inside and crunchy on the outside, but it's absolutely delicious.
Tiffany, what about you?
Yeah, this good. Oh, wait. So I just cut it in half first, and I said, oh, Mom. Now, you see all these layers. You see almost like cake. You see the streusel kind of look in the inside, and it's soft, but still has some texture. And the outside almost feels like the toffee along with like panko breadcrumbs, so it's really crunchy on the outside. And it's extremely warm, and it's not too sweet. And there's like a little salt in there, so it kind of balances so well. This is just really, really good. Like, this is one you can have with your coffee in the morning. And I'm okay with taking 12 of these to go. But, I just think that this is so good. Like, I don't even know if they know how good this is. Like, this is great. Like, it feels unassuming. It looks, I'm gonna stop, but it's good. It's like, right, that's my jam right there.
Chef Kent, what do you think?
I'm telling you, you can. This for me, this is going to be happening before I go to bed with a little Bailey's. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what I like about this the most. And the minute they set it in front of me, I thought, you know what? That's a beautiful presentation. This is something that could be in a restaurant, any place. Okay. And I always look at that because there's a lot of stuff that's served at the fair that looks like fair food. This is beautiful, very nice. It looks good. It looks. This is we eat with our eyes first, right? And I think this looks great. It makes you want to eat it, and it is on the plate. It is absolutely delicious.
Okay, Carissa, you're fired. I want Kent to come to my house and describe everything that I eat.
Dang, I thought that was gonna be my new side hustle. Okay, I'll take it. Kent, it's all yours. All right, well, one more, and that's it.
Oh no.
It's over. So we have one dish left in the sweet category and one dish left for today. The Texas Pumpkin Poke Cake by Michelle Edwards. All right, Michelle, head on up in front of the stage and accept your trophy for this year. Congratulations on being a finalist, and I'm just gonna ask you a quick question, talk to the audience. So what does it mean to you to be in the finals again this year with your dish and to be back at the State Fair of Texas this year?
I'm so happy to be back. I think that it's going to be a great year as long as we're safe and healthy and we make good choices. I think it's going to be a great year for everyone.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, congratulations and good luck, Michelle. All right. So here you have the Texas pumpkin poke cake. So this is exactly what it sounds like. It is a pumpkin cake in the shape of Texas, and it has a delicious glaze on top with some whipped cream and a secret spice blend over the top. Kent, I see you've already finished yours. What do you think?
Well, I'm not finished it. I'm just saying that is tasty. I mean, I don't know if that could be more moist and delicious. That is, wow. I mean, that is super, super good. I'm kind of glad everything's turning out the way it did, because see, I got my lines mixed up because this is in the middle of the paper here. I think we skipped that. Yep. And we went past it. And I think what happened is I got a little delirious with this one. And I thought, did I miss something? I mean, I'm like,
did we miss one?
Did I'm asking, I'm going, did I miss this, man? That is really good, man. I mean, if you don't like that, you just don't like sweets. I mean, that is delicious. Really good.
It's a pumpkin spice lover's dream come true.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's tasty.
Okay.
Do you see?
I just saw. Okay. Did everybody see on their score sheet
Yeah.
to adjust it? Yeah. Okay. There was a flip on the score sheet, so I want to make sure they see that so that somebody doesn't get scored incorrectly. Donovan, did you see that on your score sheet?
Yes, I did skip it, yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I just ate South Texas. Around the Houston area is really good. Now I'm about to dig into El Paso to see what that tastes like. I'll let you know here in a minute.
Looks like we just went on Facebook Live, y'all. Everybody say howdy.
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 All right, Michelle, what did you think of this one?
I feel like Austin is going to be very moist. It's in the center of this state of Texas.
That's a good point.
I mean, I wish we could have this for Thanksgiving, like at the table at Thanksgiving. This is perfect. So good.
What I thought of when I heard like a very popular coffee place recently came out with their pumpkin spiced something, and I was trying this, and I'm like, it's that time of year.
Yeah.
That flavor just like really hits you, and it just really hit me that it's about to be fall and it's about to be fair time, and that's always when you know that the weather's about to change. Thank goodness, because it's very hot out right now, but that we are looking forward to cooler weather, and that's what this dish made me think of as well.
I will admit, I am not the biggest fan of pumpkin, but this is really, really good. Seriously. I don't know if it's going to change my entire mind, but I would definitely eat this. Now I'm going, you know what? Let's eat the Metroplex. I'm about to eat Dallas-Fort Worth to see how it tastes.
Tiffany, did you have anything to add?
I think it's just really well done. It's almost a texture in between a pumpkin cake and a pumpkin bread, you know? So there is, it's just so moist, and the condensed milk on the top adds to all of those notes, and it's dusted with cinnamon and cloves and allspice, and it's got all of those warm notes that you love about any kind of pumpkin or sweet potato. It's fall. It feels like fall. You see orange flowers and leaves, and you see the wind blowing, and you have a full-on experience when you taste this Texas pumpkin poke cake. So good.
Reminds me of the masala tea. All the warm spices in there, you know what I mean? It's nice and creamy, but it's also like a cake that just came out of the oven that hasn't quite cooled down yet.
Like you weren't supposed to eat it.
Right.
You needed to wait, but you couldn't, so you ate it anyway.
Yeah, so it's still nice and warm and moist, and so it's really good. It's like, I'm coming back for that for sure.
Good. Anybody have anything else to add? I told you it was going to be hard. Like, they've had 2 years to work on these dishes, and they really brought it this year. It was even hard, I know, for the internal judging panel to narrow it down to these top 10. So finish your scoring that you need to. Again, I want to notate on y'all's sheets that they were a little out of order, so please note the name of the item and make sure that you scored it properly. And then Melanie's going to come pick up those scoring sheets. Is everybody good, or you want a couple more minutes to score? Looks like most people are good, Mel. All right. Well, uh-oh. I know this was a really hard job, so I thank y'all for accepting. I don't know if y'all have the fair sweats right now, fair food sweats. But while we wait for the votes to be tallied, I wanted to introduce a very special guest. As you all know, we unfortunately were not able to hold a traditional state fair last year and a traditional Big Tex Choice Awards in 2020 due to the pandemic. But that didn't stop us from celebrating our concessionaires. In its place, we held the Fair Food Madness Big Tex Choice Awards Championship, an exclusive online competition where our fairgoers voted for their all-time favorite Big Tex Choice Awards dish. I would now like to introduce the winner of the Big Tex Choice Award Championship, Nick Burt of Burt Concessions. All right, Nick is an 8-time Big Tex Choice Award finalist, in addition to his 2021 entry you saw today. And you might remember Nick from his Big Tex Choice Award winning Texas Fried Fritos Pie from 2010. That is what won last year's Fair Food Madness Big Tex Choice Awards Championship. Congratulations, Nick, from all of us here at the State Fair of Texas. Hey, Nick, what did it mean to you last year when you saw that you were making it through the ranks of the Fair Food Madness competition, and then when we called you and told you that you had won?
Well, every time we moved up, I was so excited. I was very pleased that everybody liked the product, and it will be there this year. And when I won, I can't even explain. It was huge.
So will y'all be still carrying your Texas Fried Fritos Pie at the fair this year?
Yes, ma'am.
Where can people find it?
It'll be at all 7 of our stands. There's 2 on the Midway, 3 up by Big Tex, and 1 in front of the Cotton Bowl and 1 behind the Cotton Bowl.
All right. Well, congratulations again. I know this is a huge honor, and it's a delicious dish, and we all can't wait to try it again this year at the fair. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And good luck today. Thanks, Nick. All right, so we're going to chat a little bit more with our judges today while they're tallying the votes until the team comes out here and tells me that they are ready. But let's just talk a little bit more about what y'all have going on outside of the fair. So, Michelle, let's talk about the Marconi and the nomination that y'all received and what is to come there.
Well, in fact, Donovan and I were talking about this backstage because some fellas on his station are also for the same award that we are. This is the Marconi Award in radio is basically like the Super Bowl of awards you can get, the biggest award in radio. So we were lucky enough to get nominated for Radio Personality of the Year. They choose the winner next month in Vegas, so we'll see how it goes. All the positive vibes our way. We would really appreciate that. But yeah, I've been with Hawkeye. I've been with the radio station I've been at country radio for 17 years, but I've been with KSCS for the past 12. This last year, I joined Hawkeye in the morning. I'd been doing middays. So for us to have just formed a show and be nominated for the biggest award in radio, it's a pretty damn big deal, and we're so happy about it.
Congratulations. It's huge. I'm very happy for y'all. And Kent, you've been doing a lot of work with your barbecue business and curbside. So tell us a little bit more about that and where can people find you?
For sure. Well, so the curbside barbecue started, with COVID. I mean, it's kind of a crazy story. My assistant and our ops manager for our company was talking to my wife, and she was telling my wife that her husband had offered on his Facebook page to smoke some briskets for people when all the restaurants closed because nobody could get out and eat. And within, an hour, he had 15 briskets ordered. And so I've had this 18-foot smoker for 20 years, and so I thought, maybe we'll smoke some more briskets than that. So I called him up and I said, hey, do you want to partner on this thing? And he said, sure. And I don't know what the hell happened, but man, this thing blew up. So Rathbun's Curbside Barbecue appears on Saturdays. We appear at the end of Luther Lane up by the tollway on Saturdays, and then every other Saturday we're up at Republic Restaurant up across from Jesuit School. And then every Sunday we're at Lover's Seafood Market, which is one of my restaurants at Lover's Lane and Inwood Road. We also do lots of special event catering, special events, tailgate parties, all kinds of stuff. But I mean, this thing has grown into a full-blown business. I mean, we have now five mobile trailers. We have a 34-foot concession trailer plus 4 smokers on trailers, and it is crazy. And so you can check us out at chefkentrathbun.com, and you can order barbecue online to be picked up, or you can walk up and check it out. And then the following week after Labor Day weekend, we're going to start Solo Cup Sunday, which is at Lover's Seafood Market. It's all about football season. We're going to have live music, football games. You can eat barbecue, and the bar is open, so you can buy drinks in the restaurant or on the patio. Solo Cup Sunday. It's a fun way to spend the day.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations. I know a lot of people had to make lemonade out of lemons last year, and it sounds like y'all found a great opportunity, and it's something that can continue to grow from there.
Well, we took what was crazy for everybody and turned it into something that turned out okay.
Yeah, that's great.
So
that's great. Well, congratulations.
Come and see us.
Yeah. Donovan, talk to us about what's going on at the ticket right now. How's the show going?
I can tell you about the charity event that I have going on next week.
Yes.
It's called Donnie's DFW Domino Classic. It benefits At Last. It's a boarding experience that's on the south side of town. It's about a mile from where I grew up. It pulls kids from the elementary school that I went to. It's in its 2nd year of existence, and already the help that we've gotten from all of our listeners and everyone else has improved the grades by 21% for the children. So we're doing it again. If you want to go to theticket.com and check out all the information about that, you can register for the domino tournament. That's $25. We also have a raffle where we are giving away a 2022 Kia Seltos. So if you purchase a raffle ticket for $100, that every single cent goes to At Last. This is the 3rd annual. The first 2 years, we've raised about $180,000, so we're looking to keep that going. So theticket.com is where you can go and check it out. If you know a lot of people who talks a lot of trash playing dominoes, they can come on and play in a domino tournament and see if they can handle everything and buy a raffle ticket to try to win a car. So there you go.
That's great. Thank you for doing that for the community. That's incredible. That's incredible. Do you play?
Do I play?
Yeah.
I teach.
Ah. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ouch.
That was a good one. That's the first time I've ever said that. Let's say it again. Yes, I do. And actually, the tournament is Friday and Saturday of this coming up week, Labor Day weekend. And the winners of the bracket on Friday play me on Saturday to see who's the true king.
Another thing you like to be
right,
king.
right.
I'm seeing a trend
Another
here, y'all.
kingdom that I'm looking after, yeah.
So Uno, talk to me about, or tell everybody about the food that y'all have at Red Sticks and what you're known for.
Wow, we are known for Asian street food, so it's Pan-Asian. People go, what kind of Asian is this? It's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of my childhood travels, what I grew up eating. It's Vietnamese, it's Thai, Laotian, Japanese. It's like, I feel like state fair food, right? Everything is on a stick somehow. So a lot of our, we're known for our skewers, and so we grill it over Bichitan charcoal, and it's topped on top of all our dishes and our banh mi sandwiches. So yeah, that's everything that embodies who I am is at Red Sticks. Oh yes, thank you so much.
Yes, you do. Mm-hmm.
And I sell sauces. So we have all of our sauces bottled, and we're probably bottling a lot more sauces along the way because I know that people want to eat at Red Sticks, but they can also take it home and make it there as well. And we might want to make it as easy as possible for people to purchase from us. So there you go. Thank you, Tiffany.
That's great. That's a good friend right there. Awesome. Well, Tiffany, speaking of Tiffany, so you have this new show that's coming out. Tell us a little bit more about it. Have y'all started filming yet? When does it potentially air?
Yeah, we haven't started filming yet. We start filming in 9 days. So I'll be away for a few weeks in Virginia. It's to celebrate all culture. So the Great American Recipe is about all foods being represented. Household sort of recipes that's been passed down from generations to generations will be on display, and they will be cooking. And you know, it's more of a feel good, which right now to do a feel good feels real good to me too. I do bar rescue, and that's not always, you know, how I wanna go out. You know, and it's just good to not have to walk into a dirty kitchen. So that's great. And I get to just sit there and eat and not be like, I don't want to eat this. So I'm really excited about the new show. And I'm sorry, have anybody ever seen Bar Rescue? If you ain't seen Bar Rescue, you have no clue. So we go into kitchens that need help, and they need a lot of help, and they need a lot of prayers, and they need a lot of everything. And sometimes, you know, health department hasn't been there in years. So when I go into them, we have to change them and help them, and not everyone is willing. So to be able to be a part of something where people are proud and happy, and I'm not there to just tell you every piece of everything that needs to be done, but to enjoy a piece of your family, I think it's super special. So I'm looking forward to it.
That's great. Well, congratulations again on the show and on the opening of Roots Southern Table. You've had some celebrities that have come and visited your restaurant since you opened, that you've been on, you know, Top Chef with and things like that. That I know. Tell us a little bit about since opening the restaurant and some of those details.
Yeah, you know,
behind the curtain a little bit.
Yeah, so we just opened 10 weeks ago, which feels like yesterday. And of course, every time you open, you have your friends that come. So a lot of my Top Chef friends have come down. Carla Hall came last week. She was on the Chew, but she also was my roommate on Top Chef. And Angelo Sosa, Kevin Spraga, who else came? I don't know, a lot of people. Arnold Mint, thank you. And so just folks, you know, chefs, I get really excited when my chef friends come. I mean, I'm excited about everybody, but Chef Uno came. But it's especially exciting to, you know, have your friends come in and enjoy, so it's always nice.
It's great. That's great. Well, congrats again. We're
Thank
very
you.
happy for you. Lots going on. You know, we all cannot wait. Like I said earlier, we are 26 days away from the State Fair of Texas this year. We have lots of work still yet to be done related to this year's fair. So we are looking forward to opening the gates after not being able to host a full State Fair of Texas this year. So thank you all for being here today and for constantly being here to support the State Fair of Texas. Because as you know, we are a nonprofit organization, and the fair serves as our largest fundraiser of the year. But it looks like the tallying of the scores is complete, and we have our winners.
Oh my.
So before we announce, we would like to take this time to thank our judges, and I'm going to step down. Come out here. Now, can I also get the fair's president, Mitchell Gleber, Melanie Lanier, our vice president of concessions. Can you hold that for me, Little Big Tex, so I can put my mask on? Thank you. And Little Big Tex, if you will also be with us to help hand the trophies as we read this year's winners of the Big Tex Choice Awards. Okay, we will start with most creative. The Big Tex Choice Award for most creative food at this year's State Fair of Texas goes to the deep fried seafood gumbo balls by Gourmet Royale. All right. Congratulations to the Parrish family. All right, next up, we're gonna do Best Taste Savory. Get ready. The winner of Best Taste Savory in this year's Big Tex Choice Awards is the Deep Fried Seafood Gumbo Balls by Gourmet Royale. Your mom would be so proud. Grab another picture. All right. Congratulations, y'all. I know your mom would be proud. And last but not least, our winner for Best Taste Sweet in this year's Big Tex Choice Awards food competition at the 2021 State Fair of Texas is the Armadillo by James Ferreira.
All good choices.
Congrats. Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's for you. That
What
has,
is that, a check?
it has your name.
No, that's it, no money?
That'll be when the fair comes.
As long as
right.
you're coming.
Congratulations to all of our winners this year and to all of our top 10 finalists. Because making it to the finals is really winning, and winning is the fried icing on top. All right. This concludes the 2021 Big Tex Choice Awards. To our winners, congratulations from Big Tex and all of us here at the State Fair of Texas. As I mentioned, we are 26 days from opening day, and the State Fair of Texas is working hard to ensure a safe environment for everyone during the fair this year. So when you are ready to celebrate all things Texan this year, Big Tex will be here to welcome you back with a big howdy, folks. We are constantly in conversations, evaluating the latest guidance and protocols as they emerge from national, state, and local levels to make sure that we have a safe environment out here. Our goal is to protect public health, and all policies will align with current government mandates that are applicable to the State Fair of Texas. We'll continue to monitor the situation and post any updates related to this year's State Fair to bigtex.com/COVID. We again thank all of our judges for coming this year and being a part of the Big Tex Choice Awards. We couldn't have done this without you. And congratulate all of our finalists in the fair this year. Be sure when the map is completed to download it at bigtex.com and make your way and try all of our top 10 finalists, and you can decide what you think should win in your family or friend competition that you have at the fair this year. Again, thank you all for coming. Stay safe out there. And also I want to reiterate that our thoughts and prayers are with everyone along the Gulf Coast and everybody who is in the path of Hurricane Ida. We hope for the best possible outcome. Thank you again for coming today, and we will see you at the fair.